You know what's funny? We all talk about love like we know what it is. Like it's a language we're fluent in. But half the time we're just guessing the grammar and hoping the other person understands. Love used to feel easy when I was younger. Back then it was just holding hands and saying I like you with a nervous laugh. Now it's unread messages, overthinking texts, and trying not to sound too desperate while also not too cold. It's a balance, which most of us never really get right. I remember someone once told me, real love doesn't hurt. That's a lie. Real love hurts in quiet ways, not like knives, but like slow bruises that you don't notice until someone touches the spot. There was this girl once. No dramatic story, no tragic ending, just timing that didn't line up. She used to say my eyes looked like home, and I believed her. Funny how people can make you believe you're a place they'll never stay in. We'd talk for hours about everything and nothing. You know that kind of talking where silence isn't awkward, just heavy in a comfortable way. Sometimes I catch myself replaying those conversations in my head. Like maybe if I remember them clearly enough, I can rewrite what went wrong. But that's not how life works. You don't get to edit people's exits. Sometimes I wonder if she ever misses me. Like when a song comes on that I made her listen to, or when it rains the way it used to when we'd walk home sharing one umbrella. She probably doesn't remember those memories we had together. And that's okay. That's what we say when we're trying to convince ourselves we've moved on. It's okay. It almost never is, but it sounds mature to say that we have finally moved on. Love these days feels like trying to hug smoke. It's there, it surrounds you, it fills the air. But the moment you try to hold it, it slips through your fingers. We're scared of loving too much because we've seen what happens when we do. We've seen people fall apart, lose themselves, beg for someone who already stopped listening. Maybe that's why we keep our guards up now. We'd rather lose something halfway than risk losing it all. We call it self-respect or protecting our peace, but deep down it's just fear wearing grown-up clothes. You ever notice how people don't confess anymore? They just hint, like post a sad quote, share a song, leave a story up for someone. It's almost poetic how indirect we've become. Like everyone's saying I love you without actually saying it, hoping the right person somehow reads between the lines. I think about my parents sometimes. They met in a world without WhatsApp, without Instagram, without those read receipts or last seen status. When they fought, they talked. When they missed each other, they showed up. Now we block, we mute, we ghost, and we call it healing. It's not healing, man. It's just hiding. Love now feels like a subscription. You sign up, enjoy the free trial, and when it gets real, you cancel. Because commitment feels heavier than heartbreak these days. But not all love stories are sad. Some are quiet, small, and beautiful in ways that don't make it to social media. Like the girl who brings you coffee before work, or the guy who stays up late just to hear about your bad day. Love doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it just sits quietly in the room, waiting for you to notice it's been there the whole time. I've loved people who didn't love me back, and I've been loved by people I didn't know how to love. That's another thing they don't tell you. Love isn't always balanced. Sometimes one person is giving sunlight while the other is still learning how to open the blinds. There's this thing we do. We romanticize the pain. We write about heartbreak like it's a badge of honor. We say things like, "At least I felt something," as if hurting means we lived deeply. Maybe that's true, but honestly, I'd trade 1,000 poems for one person who stayed. And yet, here I am, still writing. Still turning memories into metaphors, hoping maybe this time the words will make sense of what didn't. I've learned that love doesn't always end with goodbye. Sometimes it ends quietly, when you stop reaching out, stop checking in, stop caring about their favorite band. You don't even realize it's over until one day you hear their name and it doesn't sting anymore. It just echoes. But love also shows up again, in different faces, different laughs, different moments that feel strangely familiar. You fall again, even when you swore you wouldn't. And you tell yourself you'll be smarter this time. But love doesn't care about logic. It just happens. You know what's beautiful, though? Even after all the heartbreak, all the crying at 2 a.m., all the songs you can't listen to anymore, you still want to love. That's what makes us human. We don't stop hoping. We keep looking for someone who looks at us like we're worth staying for. And when you finally find that person, it doesn't feel like fireworks or slow-motion movie scenes. It feels like peace. Like silence that doesn't make you anxious. Like coming home and not needing to explain where you've been. Maybe that's what love really is. Not passion, not chaos, not obsession. Just peace. Like a place to rest your tired heart for a while. But here's the truth no one says out loud. Sometimes even love isn't enough. Sometimes people leave not because they stopped loving you, but because they stopped recognizing themselves when they're with you. And that's not your fault. That's just life reminding you that even good things end. I still believe in love, though, in the way strangers smile back, in holding doors open, in simple texts that say, "Did you eat?" in the small things that don't trend but matter. Maybe love was never meant to be perfect. Maybe it was meant to break us a little, just enough to make us softer, to make us care a little more for the next person who comes along. And maybe that's enough, to keep believing, to keep trying, even when the world keeps telling you not to. So yeah, we don't talk about love like we used to, but maybe we should, because even now, even after all the heartbreak and confusion, it's still the only thing that makes any of this make sense. And if that's not worth writing about, then I don't know what is.